What people in pain say is that when they have their appointment with their medical specialist, what often happens is they get a message, they have a take-home message, and that is, there's nothing wrong with you, get on with it. Unfortunately, if you're living a life where you're experiencing pain that takes 10 minutes to get out of bed every morning because you're in so much pain, you've got to do 5 minutes worth of stretches, and then you've got to roll to the end of the bed, and you've got to gently put your feet over because you have shooting pains up through your body, just putting your feet on the ground, and then you're told that there's nothing wrong with you, it doesn't make for a good relationship. Now, whether or not the doctor is saying there is nothing wrong with you, or whether that's just the take-home message, who knows? The point being that that relationship is really critical to set that person in pain up for a journey into well-being. So I guess that's a main focus for me. You know, how do we help both parties in that transaction understand the other, listen to each other, and share what can be therapeutic. That's what National Pain Week is all about. Is there something we can do every year, something creative, something that is measured and planned and has fun ways, because I think people in pain don't have a lot of fun. Is there something we can do that actually contributes to easing this burden that is placed on the shoulders of people in pain? So what we really want to do is create an understanding in the community that chronic pain is not a one-way downward pathway, that it can be something that's quite hopeful, that people in pain can, with the right information, with the right support, with the right environment, with the right context, can actually improve. They can learn how to manage their pain. We need the community to understand that even though there might not be an obvious medical explanation for the pain that is experienced by their loved ones or by their neighbour or by a workmate, that doesn't mean that they're putting it on. It means that there are very complex physiological things that are going on for that person that can be explained, that we all need to become more aware of. We've been working on the National Pain Week website, which has been a real because you've got to get your sponsorship pages right, you've got to keep a lot of people happy. We're just about to preview it. But we've been mucking around with modules and where do things go. I mean, I think we're getting it right, but I guess our focus with this is we're trying to make it very person-oriented. In particular, I'm trying to make a focus of the big deal we have, which is the Festival of Hope. Festival of Hope for people in pain. And to my knowledge, we haven't really had anything like that in this country. It's a bit like, if you imagine a mind, body, spirit festival, only really dedicated to people in pain and their loved ones and their families and their friends. So they come along, Parramatta Leagues Club, for the day on the 28th of July, and there'll be lots of workshops and some very gentle music, harp music, minstrels, and so the hope is that people will meet each other, connect, very good for pain, connect, listen, learn, and just find that there are things that you can take away with you that give you hope for the future. We're also asking exhibitors to come along and show people in pain what they do, and maybe some experiential things, mindfulness, all sorts of really interesting things.